I am alive and it's good to be alive, and today I'm actually doing a video by request on how to kill Tyl Regor. But before we kill Tyl Regor, I want to suggest a couple warframes and weapons for you guys that might make it a little bit easier. Truth be told, this is my personal opinion. Once you reach a certain point in the game and you have good enough mods, you can basically beat most of the bosses in the game using just about whatever you want. But in case you are having a hard time with this, or you're trying to do it for the sortie so it's high level, I'm going to give some suggestions for you guys. So I'm going to be playing as Chroma because I absolutely love him. He's got great damage and resistance buffs that just make him an all-around great boss killer because he kills the bosses quicker and I don't have to waste a whole bunch of time with it. If you want to slow him down, I recommend Frost or Nova's ultimates so you can afflict him with either an Ice proc or Nova's Molecular Prime, slowing him down. That would be helpful. I have tried chaining him down with Harrow, and he seems to slow down for just like, it stops him for like a second, and then he instantly breaks out of it. It's not too terribly helpful. Mag, if you want to try putting a bullet attractor bubble on him, it would make him easier to shoot for everybody, because Tyl Regor is going to be teleporting around a whole bunch, so I wouldn't recommend bringing a really slow shooting weapon, or a weapon that you have to charge up for a long time. Bows, I definitely would not bring a bow unless it's the lens, and even then you're going to be fighting in kind of a close range arena, so that's going to be really bad and you're probably going to kill yourself. Naza would be great. Again, you got that warding halo to keep you safe. Also Rhino would be great, and even Oberon. So don't be afraid to, if you're doing this with a squad, don't be afraid to diversify your roles. So if you want to bring an Oberon for armor buff and healing, and then somebody bring the Rhino or Chroma to focus on damage, that's totally fine and encouraged. Valkyr wouldn't be a bad choice. Aside from that, I don't really think anybody else is too specifically qualified for this, although you could probably get the job done. As for what weapons you want to use, really anything with a lot of corrosive status, because I'm pretty sure he's got armor, being Grineer and all, or weapons with puncture. Being the ignorant chump that I am, I'm going to go against the flow, and I'm going to use something with neither of those. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to use the Arca just for... Fuck it, for science. I just want to see what's going to happen, how well it's going to do. And I am also bringing my Piranha, because it does do a ton of bonus damage against Grineer, so this will probably kill him fairly easily. So basically, this boss mission is just like all the others. You basically just want to fight your way through the level until you make it to the boss arena, which is this room here with the giant Tyl Regor statue. Unfortunately, this tile set is just a huge pain in the ass. Sometimes it's really easy to get there, and other times you're going to have to fucking go through these underwater mazes and bullshit, and it's really frustrating, so I skipped that part because nobody wants to see that. So I'm sorry if you guys have bad luck with that, but if you are getting frustrated or Shark Wing isn't your thing, you can always just leave the mission and come back. That's what we did, and we had a much easier path to the boss. So as you can see here, this is Tyl Regor. He's got the Ack and Brunt weapon, and basically, he's really not that hard to kill. He's just going to teleport around a whole bunch. So I'm here joined by my wife, and she's playing as Naza, so she's got Warding Halo, so she doesn't take too much damage. And then Tyl is basically just going to keep fighting us and teleporting around into different stages. And the more you damage him, the more destroyed the arena is going to become, until he's going to send out Mannix to kill you. So you'll see now, he jumps out of the arena, and you are no longer fighting him. You have to kill these Mannix in a timely manner if you want to bring back Tyl Regor. Nice with the Impale. Too bad they're invincible when they're in it.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So if you try to pick CC frames that either completely stop or disable the Mannix, they simply become invulnerable during the duration. So as you saw there with Naza, same thing happens if you use Volt's ultimate. So that's why I don't recommend Volt, because if you try to use his ult here, you'll really just end up hindering your team and causing things to take longer than they need to. And then as you can see, Tyl Regor is going to jump back down here and be the turd wad that he is. Obviously, you guys might not deal as much damage as we are, but that's okay. Alright, so now he's going to say something like, nowhere left to hide, or I'll bring this ocean down upon you! And then basically he's going to fill up the middle of the arena with water. So as soon as that starts happening, I recommend you jump up to this middle platform here, directly in front of the face of his statue. And you're just going to kind of hang around, and he's going to send out some of his elite tube men after you. These consist of Mannix and even Bombards. And you basically just want to fight them off in between waves, and Regor is going to attack you. And as you can see with my wife there, jets of water will shoot out as well, and you want to keep an eye out for that. You totally meant to do that too. So there's Tyl Regor. He'll just teleport over here. That's why I recommend the middle platform, as it's the most open. And he's dead. Just like that. So he's not very hard to kill. You're essentially just going to fight him down in the arena while he's teleporting around, I think 2 times, and then he'll send Mannix at you in between those 2 times, and then once you kill him the second time, he'll fill the pool, and you'll come up here, fight some elite tube men, kill him again, and then leave the mission. It is that simple. This is how you get Equinox parts, but unfortunately you need practically 2 whole sets to a Warframe to craft Equinox, so it's going to take quite a bit of farming. I hope this video was helpful in some way. I hope you all have a kick-ass day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.